All right, so certainly you are coming to this second class on the Lighthouse project with your project drawn as well as outlined. You should have a lighthouse sitting on some ground, some water out there, a ship and moon, as well as some rays extending from your optic on the top of your lighthouse. The only thing I'm going to ask you to add today in the sky area that was not done last time is some little circles which we will leave white. I'm going to be coloring today with crayon, so I'm using the black crayon from my pack to go throughout my sky and do these tiny circles that I will allow to be white. When I color my sky, I will leave those white. Now, there's a few different ways that you could color your sky. What I'm going to choose to do is near my lines, I'm going to bring in some yellow on one side of my lines. Are you seeing that? I'm going on top of my line. It's going all the way out here. And I'm going to do that for all of them. This will give me a chance to show, hey, there is light coming from this lighthouse. I'm going to ignore these for a moment just to save a little bit of time for you. I'm also going to go inside my stars. I did say that you could leave those white, but I'm going to decide to have some of them be white, and I'm going to have some of them be yellow as well. Then in the rest of that space, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do a light dark sky. So I'm not going to fill that in really super heavy, but I am going to carefully go around my stars so that they can still be seen. Now, when you use crayons and you're trying to do this lighter effect, one of the things I'm going to encourage you to do is try to go in a couple different directions. If I just go like this in this one direction, then you'll start to see that scratchiness. But if you go back over in a different direction, all of a sudden that is taken away. So again, I started this coloring by outlining with black a few different stars. As you can see, I did take time to do my sun in yellow. Again, I'm going to take that scratchiness away by going back the other way. And I'm using this light effect because if I went super heavy dark in my sky, two things. I don't think that I would see my Sharpie lines any longer. And I also don't think my ship would stand out if I was using the crayon really heavy. We used the yellow near our lines to help them stand out. After all, we do want the viewer of this artwork to understand that there is light coming from this lighthouse after all. So you can see I'm coming to finish this side of my sky, going around my stars. But before I finish the video, let me also talk about the coloring I did before the video started. I used a couple different blues here, nice and heavy in my sea area, and then in my grass area here, I'm going to go back over this. I'm certain all of you have used crayons more than a few times in your life, and that you know the heavier and darker and fuller you use them, the nicer and neater you look. Boy, that almost looks like I just took a paintbrush right through there. So we're going to check very carefully in all areas of our artwork that we don't have that scratchy quality, although we were using that up in the sky area for certain things. We want to make sure that we're eliminating that in our sea area and in the rest of our artwork. As you can see, I did a little bit of red in my lighthouse just to add a little color there. All of that is up to you. But please take care today to go through your artwork. Make sure that you're using the crayons to the best of your ability, trying at all times to show quality and neatness in your work. And of course, try to have fun today. Thank you.